Welcome to a happy Sidemates Day. This is the third time I've done this. Today we've got something a little different today. Today we're playing on 11 aside.
Sorry, how many days did you just say?
I don't know. So today guys, we're doing something a little bit different. Today we've been asked to play an 11 aside friendly on the way to the Wembley Cup against XOFC. Just a little warm up. We're a 6 aside team. We've strung together an 11 aside team because the majority of our team are fullbacks. And we're going to give him a little friendly and he's here for you to witness. Come on then.
Jeez. How you feeling, mate?
I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you?
I'm good. I'm spiffing, actually. I'm really excited.
Why are you excited, Charlie?
Because we're about to take XOFC to King City.
Playing XO is going to be, well, I'm expecting a tough game. To be fair, we don't know anything really about them. They don't really know anything about us apart from the 6 side.
Jeez, danger.
So this could get good. I'm expecting a physical battle because obviously True Geordie's playing and a couple others. So
Big take.
am I doing a score prediction?
Go for it, mate.
Oh jeez, that's brave, isn't it?
Score prediction. The
first
first
11
ever. Yeah.
3-1 to Sidemates. Yeah.
Who's scoring?
Who's scoring? Alfie probably bag all 3 to be fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute utmost pleasure to bring you the AFC Sidemates first 11-a-side game to the channel. This is a game against XOFC as a little pre-warm-up for their entry into the Wembley Cup on the 25th of November. Anyway, we're getting things started. We're playing it out from the back pretty nicely. The ball's put into me. I've got the ball. I'm trying to drive forward. I'm looking for Alfie, and the bloke said he's offside. He's offside in that frame, but he wasn't offside, if you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, you're going to see a few new faces in this one, and that's because we do have around 10 people that play for the Sidemates, but then we also have mates that play for our Sunday League teams, etc. Like this guy, Micah. He's down on the left wing. He's absolutely lightning quick. He's cut back onto his favoured right, but guess what? He's cut back again. He's into the box. We're causing major danger. He strikes one, and he's been headed out for a corner. Unlucky. So we're about 5 minutes into the game now. We've got a free kick that's launched into the area. It's into our mate Bill, our number 10 that plays for our 6-a-side team. Unfortunately, he can't get a shot off. Anyway, they've cleared it out the pitch. That's our centre-back, Charlie, that's whipped it straight back into Micah. We're putting the pressure on early doors. He takes a shot, but it's ended up back with XOFC. Now, what you're about to see is absolutely hilarious because they've got the space down on the wing. I've been caught in 2 minds here, guys. I just don't know what to do. I know he's quicker than me. Oh, goodbye. Oh, goodbye, Ethan. I'm not catching him, am I? So I just retreat back to my position and hope my mates deal with it. Thankfully, he passes it straight to Jordan. Jordan's lumped that one up in the air and he's playing about in the midfield, and this is what we love Alfie for. That little bit of work rate. He gets in front of their player. He lays it off to Micah. This could be a combination here. Alfie is beyond the defence. Surely you back him to score these. He's one-on-one with the keeper. The keeper's made a very good save, and it's unlucky not to go 1-0. So, guys, we're now 10 minutes into the game, and XO are driving forward, looking to see if they can apply pressure to our back line. Elliot Hackney's on the ball. He's put a lovely through ball to Cam Kirkham, who's going to whip one right to the back stick. Stephen's there. He claims it. He's got a little bit of a slippy hand syndrome, but he's managed to keep hold of the ball, and we're calming it down. So while Stephen's just bouncing the ball on the floor, why don't you go ahead and like this video, guys, and let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see us play more YouTube teams in 11-a-side games. Anyway, Stephen's done a big kick forward. Their big centre-back, Adam, clears it and is in the midfield. Now, XO got a little bit of possession here, and we're seeing what they can do with it. The ball's whipped forward, like I said, to Elliot Hackney. He's their major threat up front. He strikes one. Stephen with the slippy hand syndrome. Would you just look at that? He's managed to tip it onto the post. Now, just listen to what this guy says in the replays. It is a good save, but it could have easily been a goal. Oh! So, guys, we're now in the 12th minute of the game. Both teams have felt each other out. We know what we're doing. Bill tries to turn away from his defender, but it's deflected. And this is where it just turns a little bit scrappy in the middle. It's just being booted up in the air and deflected all the way around. Anyway, it's lumped forward. So now what's going to happen? Sam manages to get his head to it. That's one of Charlie's friends playing in the back line. And that is a phenomenal ball through to Elliot Hackney once again. Their danger man. Can he produce the goods? Is into the side netting. So we're approaching the 20-minute mark, and it all of a sudden looks like we're playing in a night game. The weather's completely changed. It was sunny earlier. Now it's cloudy. Anyway, the ball's slowed down in the middle. We're playing it out to our right winger, Paul. He plays for our Sunday League team, and he's a very, very athletic man. Anyway, we've got a message from Charlie.
Thing is, yeah, we're supposed to be playing the Sidemates. We're supposed to be playing XOFC, yeah? Who's on the bench? Will E, Lawrence, True Geordie, Stephen tries. We're XOFC. They've got ringers. Sidemates, we've got our people who are coming on at 45 minutes, and then we've also got the majority of Sidemates actually playing. I believe we're actually playing Sidemates versus FC Ringers. There we go. Sidemates. Listen, teamwork. Sidemates complete my words. That's it. we've been done here.
Thanks, Charlie, for the little sideline report. Anyway, Bill's put a ball into the area and Paul leaps for it. He's heading towards the goal. The defender's cleared it. It's way, way, way high up in the sky. Glander with an incredible touchdown. Alfie! It's just wide. Unlucky. So getting closer to the 20-minute mark now. Their defender, James, is going to clear that one up the pitch. Anyways, ping straight into Glander. Admire that touch. Micah lets him run through his legs. And unfortunately, he's done himself with this one as it just goes off the pitch. Unlucky. So from that little bit of play, Exo have a throw in. It's headed up into the area. It gets a bit scrappy. Their defender misses it. Bill puts in Alfie. If he just got past his defender, you never know. He chips it into Paul. And Paul just chasing onto that one. He's going to whip it back across the box. Their defender deals with it though. It doesn't matter though because our man Paul is still striving and battling for that ball. He puts it back into the area to Alfie. He tries to get past his man. But Stan, our midfielder, comes in and he's taken 2 of them out of the game. Can you believe it? Stan said, that's my ball and there's nothing you can do about it. Thank you. So we're now approaching 25 minutes into the first half and the ball is being punted long. Elliot Hackney gets on the end of it and then it's whipped up straight into the air. And can I win this header? Of course I can! Look at it! Look at it! Did you see that little boing of header? Anyways, with their player number 17, he strikes one. It had a bit of whip on it, but it's wide. So we're now 25 minutes into the game and we're closing down the midfield. Will N.E. is now on the pitch. He gives the ball straight to our man Paul. He's knocking around a bit in the midfield. It's straight back to their player James, who hits it into Glander. Alfie now has the ball. He's going to put in Paul down the line. I favour him for pace down on this side. Anyway, what's he going to do? He's got some options. He plays it off to Glander. Glander's now got it. He's trying to look for something to play it to. He turns back out. He's going to play it back to Paul down that side. We're looking to get the ball into the area. Glander makes that run. Will hasn't tracked it, but it's very confusing. I think Glander said he got the ball and the ref has given them a free kick.
No name to the ball. What? I've got.
I didn't say a word. That wasn't us. Ref, I didn't say a word.
I've got. That's all I heard. No name to the ball.
Yeah.
No name to the ball. Indirect free kick strike.
Don't often see them.
I didn't even know that was a rule in football, you know? You're not allowed to say, I've got it. You have to call your name for the ball. Anyway, Exo whip a free kick in. It's cleared by one of our centre-backs. And now it's with their number 17 on the side. I've got to stand him up here because I can't let him get another ball back into the box. Thankfully, I do, and I stick my hand in the air. I know Bill's not going to be happy about this next clip, but Charlie edited this game together, Bill, and it's not my fault, but I've got to commentate over it. Their midfielder, I think his name was Palmer, has just absolutely sent him to the shop. That's a lovely bit of skill there. Lovely bit of footwork. And then the ball after was sublime. He was just offside. Unlucky, but it was a lovely bit of skill. 33 minutes into this game now, and Exo have a throw-in. It's with Cam Kirkham. He lays it off to Milad, I think that is. Elliot Hackney on the ball now. Bill puts in a challenge, and he's thrown himself to the floor like a sack of shit. Elliot, you know it was a dive, and what I said was, if the ref thinks this is a dive because he's thrown himself to the floor, it's a yellow, surely. Sorry, Elliot, it's a yellow. Approaching the half-time whistle now. We're about 41 minutes into this game. The keeper's booted it long. Stephen tries, gets his foot to it. It's with their player again, Palmer, I think that is. He puts in Elliot Hackney, who's completely isolated up there. He's got no options, so he's got to try and do something himself. He shoots for the back stick, and it's just over. Once again, it's getting a little bit scrappy, and the sun's back out now, so that makes it a little bit better to look at. Anyway, it's all going ballistic here. It's being punted back into the middle. Elliot gets his head to it, and he's calling for Cam to make that run out wide. Now, we played against Cam in the Sidemen video, and I know he's a tricky guy, so I knew what was coming. He drops a stepper over on me. I'm not having it. I put a foot in, and I tripped him up on the edge of the area. The ref gives it as a free kick. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're really hoping nothing comes from this free kick as we are approaching half-time. Elliot Hackney whips it in. It's cleared by a defender, so it is going to result in a corner. Exo whipped that corner in. Our slab head Ben Glander's there, and he clears it, and the ref blows his whistle. It's half-time. It's 0-0, and it's a very tough battle here, guys. So here we have it, guys. The second half is about to kick off. Exo are now kicking from left to right. We're now kicking from right to left, and we're looking for the first person who can draw blood. And Charlie Donald has just entered the field for me. I had a bit of a tight hamstring, and I didn't want to risk it, so Charlie's on. He's playing right back, and he started off doing some booky stuff. He's turned back and played it to Sam, inviting the pressure onto us. Charlie, what are you doing? Anyway, Exo is starting this second half pretty brightly. It's down the left-hand side to their number 17 once again. What can they do with this? Can they create a chance? It's flicked out by one of our players, Ollie. Bill takes a touch. Stephen tries, smashes it back in. It's straight back with their number 17. There was to Elliot Hackney, and our centre-back Charlie comes out and gives away a free kick. So this is a very dangerous area for the free kick. We do not want to be conceding from this. They fire it a goal, and safe and Stevens got that. Thank you. So we're now 51 minutes into this game, and there's going to be a few new players on the pitch. So Harvey and Jordan, who play for our 6-a-side team, they shared the left-back role for this game. They played a half each. The guy in the green boots, his name is Bradley. He plays for our Sunday League team, and he's an absolute baller. He whips it out to Charlie, who's now entered the field. He's got 45 minutes of right back in place of me. The guy on the ball there is Sam. The guy on the ball now is Ollie. We're all friends of friends, guys. That's the thing. We're all just friends who play for each other's Sunday League teams, hence the name the Sidemates, because I'm a Sidemen side man there, my mates. We're the side mates. Anyway, we're keeping hold of the ball, trying to create something from it. It's headed back into the middle. Bradley gets on the end of this. He's just so good. I love him. He's just so good. He just dictates the play in the middle. He manages to find Bill in a little bit of space. Bill turns away from his man. Glander puts in Ben Jeffries. Ben Jeffrey trying to beat his man. The keeper comes out and claims it, and it was a decent little chance. 53 minutes into the game, the ball's come over from that left-hand side. It's drifted into the middle to Milad, I think his name was. He played for London City in the next level football tournament. Anyway, this guy, their midfielder, he's got those long strides. He beats his man, but that's our centre-back Charlie with an incredible tackle, and we managed to get it to Bradley, and we're going to clear our lines. Thank you. So it's looking like Exo are mounting a little bit of pressure onto us now. It's put into the area. Our centre-back misses the header. It's that number 97 causing issues again. It's whipped across the box, and that should be going in the back of the net. So we're looking to try and apply a bit of pressure to Exo's defence ourselves, as we haven't really done much in this second half. Anyway, it's cleared by their big, tall number 97. He is a physical being in that midfield. It's a lovely ball whipped forward to their number 17. Our defence has been split open, and can Exo finally break the deadlock here? Number 17 trying to get past. He gets his way into the area. We're trying not to give away a foul. It's cleared by Harvey, thankfully. And then it falls on the edge of the box to this guy, James, who whacks one. That is a naughty strike, and Stephen is equal to it. Mate, if that strike went in, I would have streaked the pitch. It was a lovely connection. It was headed for the bottom corner, but it just wasn't going in because Stephen was in the way of it. Anyway, it's been bouncing around since then. We're trying to clear our lines. It comes to our friend George here, who's going to try and release the ball up the pitch. Unfortunately, it's intercepted, but Elliot Hackney's chasing after it, and he can't get onto the end. So we're approaching 60 minutes into this game, and if you're a regular viewer of our 6-a-side videos, every Monday at 8 PM, by the way, we like to enter a city called Pop City, population 11. That's what we do. We like to draw the opposition on, and then we like to play it around. So we're just trying to work an opportunity, even if that involves going back to the keeper, as we do here. So Stephen's going to end up with possession inside his box. Luckily, we got a few composed centre-backs in the team today that can play out from the back. Look at this. Charlie ends up with the ball here, and now you're about to witness a Charlie to Charlie pass. Inception. He's now with Charlie Donald on the right-hand side. What can he do with the ball? He's going to look for the ball forward, and I don't know how, but Alfie has won a header against that big old centre-back, and the ref has given a free kick for pushing the back, even though we wanted to play on. So 60 minutes in, it's looking like we're trying to apply a bit of pressure now, as we haven't done that much this second half. The ball's whipped into the area. It is cleared. I'm not sure who by, but guess who's on the end of it? It's that big old midfielder again, and he's cleared his line so XI can reshuffle and reorganise. I must say, guys, this has been a very close game. Both teams having a go at each other, both teams creating chances, and I think for our first 11-a-side game, we're holding our own. Anyway, Charlie trying to create something down on our right-hand side. He gets the ball to Bradley, who whips a lovely ball into the box. Ben Jeffries peeled off his man. Surely we've got to go 1-0 up there. Unlucky Ben Jeffries is straight to the keeper. Exo try and clear their lines. Ollie was about to lash that one, and this is where they break. Harvey's giving him a little kick to try and break up play, and this is where Exo try and break forward and hit us on the counter. That is a lovely ball forward from Elliot Hackney. Can you believe it? What is their striker going to do? It doesn't matter, because our mate Sam's there. He's going to sweep up the danger and get that one out. 63 minutes into the game. So guys, this game is definitely opening up now. Both teams are looking to create more chances to try and get a foothold in this game and score a goal. Anyway, swept up by our centre-back Sam. Ollie gets in the way of it. Now this is a bit of play to admire. Charlie to Ollie. Ollie back to Charlie. Charlie flicks it around the corner to Bradley, and now Bradley's going to put in Alfie. Look where Alfie is. Okay, look. He's behind the defender. How is he offside? Oh my God, he was so onside. Oh my God. Get this liner off. He was so onside. I do look like a whiny little bitch there, but honestly, he was onside. We was all running inside with the lino. Anyway, True Geordie's back on the pitch here against Charlie. I favour True Geordie, but it doesn't matter because he's got the quick feet to get away with him. Anyway, the guys have seen True Geordie's on the ball. They've got something to say.
Has he got it? Oh, hang on. You're telling us Brian's touched the ball? Fuck off. No, he hasn't.
Go on, Elliot.
That's ours. That's ours.
Take your time. Take your time. It's ours.
Oh, Charlie.
So if you didn't quite see that, Charlie kicked the ball away, and their cameraman's just kicked the ball away from Charlie. It's all fun and games over here. It's a little bit of a laugh. So guys, we're now approaching 70 minutes in this game, and I forgot to mention to you guys that this game will be cut short because we did get started a little bit late. Anyway, True Geordie finds his way back onto the pitch, and Ben Glander sweeps that one up. He gives away a stray pass though, which enables Exo to have a little bit of an attack. It's with Elliot Hackney in the left-hand side. Can Charlie stand him up? We don't want him whipping that in there to their big target man, True Geordie. It doesn't matter too much though, because Charlie's in the way of that one, and he's flicked that one down the line for our mate George to push past his man and beat him. Now he hasn't got many other options on, so he's going to keep driving into the middle of the park. He tries to play a ball to Wally. He's just unfortunately a little bit behind him. Their prime Yaya Toure gets on the ball. He gets to the edge of the box. He's going to try and strike one. Thankfully, he's just past the post.
Mark him.
I'm not playing, mate.
Mark him.
I'm not supposed to be doing that.
You can film and mark. Bastard.
So we're 70 minutes in and EXO are trying to use any tactic possible. They're trying to get Con, the cameraman, to go and mark Charlie. How does that work? Anyway, we've had a goal kick. It's cleared. Prime Yaya Torres there again with that big old foot. And it's just a bit scrappy at the minute, isn't it? Look, it's just being booted up in the midfield. It's bobbling around. We're just trying to break the deadlock, guys. Everyone's trying to break the deadlock. Harvey clears it and he's a bit angry with that one. So EXO have ended up with a free kick approaching the 72nd minute. Milad whips that one into the area. They're aiming for their target men in there. True Geordie's hanging around the edge of the box though, so he wasn't on the end of that one. And now EXO are trying to mount pressure down this left-hand side. It's Elliot Hackney twisting and turning. He gets on the edge of the area. This guy's going to try and take a strike. Bradley closes that one down and it's cleared. And this is where Ben Jeffrey's got that work rate, okay? Alfie's off the pitch now, so we need our strikers to give us that work rate. And Ben Jeffrey is doing just that. He's sending this big old centre-back all the way back to his own half, and it's a lovely, lovely little bit of pressure. I think that's what I appreciate most, is when my players and just my mates are willing to give 100% and put in that work rate, just like Harvey's going to do here. He's got in the way, and Ben Glander's going to pick up the scraps. Now, we're looking to break. We've got so many players going forward. Joe here in the red boots manages to take this one down on his chest. He's a childhood friend of one of the lads as well. I don't know how this isn't a foul. It doesn't even look like the ref has given advantage, so we're going to spray it out wide to this right-hand side with Charlie. So we've all told Charlie that he's got time on the ball. He decides to play it down the line. Can we get a ball into the box? That's what we need to be doing. We've got 2 to 3 people in the box here. Charlie now receives it back. He's looking for options. He's looking for an option on the edge. Ollie manages to make that run. I think he's fouled here, but it's gone down as a good tackle, but I don't even think he got the ball. Anyway, EXO clear their lines. It's with Elliot Hackney, and we know that he's got a pass on him, and he's going to look to do exactly what he's been doing for a long time. Will's got something to say about that.
Oh, slap my ass.
Sorry, Will, no one's going to be slapping your ass because it hasn't ended up with your attacker, and it's ended up in nothing. So, Stephen's got the ball now. He's going to roll that back out to our centre-backs. Like I said, we have been playing out the back from the whole game. Anyway, Sam's going to look into the middle. Ben Glander with a Lukaku-looking touch. He manages to win it back, though, and this is where we try and build some momentum. It's out to Charlie. Now, there's got to be an option. That is a lovely ball through from Charlie. It's into Ben Jeffries now. He's one-on-one with the centre-back. He's got tons of time here. I don't know why EXO weren't putting the pressure on. Anyway, he decides to skip past his player. Adam Boltwood's been left in the dust. He strikes one. I can't believe it! Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Take it in, drink it in, look at the scenes. The limbs are everywhere. We've all stormed the pitch. We cannot believe what we've just witnessed. We've travelled all the way to North London to give these EXO boys a game. And Ben Jeffrey has just smashed one in, off the post and in, put it on a t-shirt. Absolutely ballistic. I can't believe it. Look at the replay. What a finish that is. The scenes, we just screamed. I stormed the pitch with Bill holding my arm. I don't even know what to say. Just take it in. What a piece of fine art that finishes. Ben Jeffrey, well done, son. Can you believe it? The Sidemates have broken the deadlock 75 minutes into the game, and you might notice that Ben Jeffrey isn't on the pitch anymore. He subbed himself off and he laid on the bench. He is officially peaked. It was such a fantastic goal. Off the post and in, trademark it, put it on a t-shirt. Anyway, we're looking to now control the game. Ben Glander decides to drift one out with the outside of his boot, and we're looking to try and grab a second. Jules skips past one, and now it's looking good. It's looking very good. We're looking like we're playing with confidence. Can we get down this right-hand side to create a chance? Unfortunately, they've got the tackle and it's cleared. So what I'm about to show you guys is how playing it out from the back can sometimes go a little bit wrong. So Charlie's got it on the right-hand side here. He's going to play it into the middle to Ollie. Ollie plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper, and now the goalkeeper is drifted miles out of his actual goal. He plays it back into Ollie, who's touched, sort of deceives him. He's tackled. There's now an open goal to shoot at, and Stephen with the absolute heroic save there. That's just not what you want. We've just gone 1-0 up. We do not want to see a misery compiler, as Spencer would say. Anyway, let's hear the EXO's reaction.
Oh, go on! Shoot on!
78th minute, guys.
Yes!
It's looking like EXO mounted that last little bit of pressure. It looks like we're doing absolutely anything to defend this. We want this 1-0 victory, and as you can see, it's just getting a little bit sloppy. It falls to James on the edge of the area. Stephen with a heroic save. That's one for the camera, and Harvey's going to poke that one clear. It is squeaky bum time here, guys.
That goalie needs to be drug tested. Mainly because he sold him ketamine before. Maybe that's to celebrate the win that they're going to get. Well done to them.
Thank you, Stephen. I've always loved you. And that is Stephen with the ball in the goal. He's going to boot this one clear, and surely that has got to be full time.
Boys,
well done, thank you.
Obviously, this is a six-a-side team, and obviously to get some people to help us out. You know, they're a new team. They're, you know, got more chemistry than what we've got. And I've got to admit, obviously, times we didn't have the ball, we worked hard. The people that come on and who come off, like every single player, great, well done. Work great.
Thank you.
Work great. A massive thank you as well for helping us out.
Thank you for helping us out. Well done.
Considering some of you lot got a game tomorrow, you put in a fucking shift.
Yeah, well done.
A lot of people done very well today.
Wait, Glander's lost his voice. Did that?
He used to walk
That's
up
my
his
captain.
head.
That's my captain.
Considering we're a 6-side team, we've just beat 11-a-side team. We're going into the Wembley Cup.
Big pitch.
And you know what? Apart from a couple of pop shots in the last 5 minutes in, we had the better chances. Alfie there, Ben before he scored. This could have been
goal though.
That goal is
This
dead
could
free.
have
He subbed himself. Where's he gone? He subbed himself up. He was like, Alfie, look at my goal.
my job. I'm fucking off home now.
That is a
it could have been a 3-0 game. And this is what I was trying to say. He had a go at me for dropping a dip, but I was like, Ben, trust your feet.
Yeah.
The first time he did
I thought you were saying something else.
No, I was like, trust your feet, come a little bit deeper, because Alfie's the quicker one of the two, he wants to go in behind. So I was like, trust your feet. Right, if you trust your feet and you score, it was a great goal. So well done to Ben. Everyone, again, thank
Happy
you.
Saturday, boys, all round, really.
Obviously, if you support West Ham, let's hope West Ham win.
Come on.
Kick off a free.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys.